So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. So quite a contest we have in store. Just listen to the noise level from the stands. And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. So that's got things underway.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Casemiro. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks to slip it through. He's off on a marauding run. Spoon forward. Into the channel. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up to meet it! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Gets it upfield. Gets on the end of it. It's anyone's ball. He's through the middle. It's put paid to a promising move. Casemiro knocks it towards the front. Passes it through. Top save! That shot was travelling. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Still goalless. Looks like a good ball through. Looking to force his way through. Same again, same outcome.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Tries a long pass towards the front. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now the pass. The shot's on! He's hit it first time.
Well, to strike a volley requires exactly the right balance, and I think that's what maybe let him down there, Peter. It's
a long forward pass. Tries a through ball. Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and there's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Lifted into the middle. Pumps it upfield. Away from immediate danger. Casemiro. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to shoot. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now the pass. He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Juventus grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command. And
there's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Juventus will be asked to reproduce something similar to that first-half performance after the restart. They've asserted an authority, and they really shouldn't complicate things from here.
Juventus sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Thrust towards the front line. Casemiro. Pumps it forwards. Passes it through. Aim forward. Casemiro. Lobs it in gently. Aimed long and direct. Who's going to make this theirs? More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Come back to the keeper. Gets it upfield. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looks to slip it through. Gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Managed to get it away. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's away! Looks like a good ball through. Danger averted for now.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Tries the route one option.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Tries a through ball. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Lacking in accuracy.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Casemiro. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. And he's onside. Hoops it upfield. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now the pass. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Played it short. Tries to cut back. And that's been repelled. That really should have hit the net.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Looks like a good ball through. Has a pop! It's a loose ball. Looking to shoot! And the defence can get it clear. Looks to slip it through. It goes to show he is human after all. It's a brilliant interception. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, he's broken through. And that will be the final act. Juventus start as they wanted to start. All 3 points. The first 3 points, crucially. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good, solid team display for me.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Roma against Juventus. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Mats Hummels deserves a mention. He's earned many plaudits.
Goal! Juventus! And that's got him off to a flyer! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Roma trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Who's going to make this theirs? Roma saved by a gutsy tackle. He had to get it right.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. A chance! And he's onside.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
El-Shaarawy. Ball is over the line. Tries a through ball. It's a loose ball. Trying to get there. Cuts it out. Aimed long and direct. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Loose ball. Who's going to get there? Out to the left it goes. Aim forward. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Looks like a good ball through. It's bounced back off the post. That's gone a long way up and away. And it's El-Shaarawy. It's come loose. Pumps it upfield. El-Shaarawy. Tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. Oh, great ball! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Juventus get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Ball's gone out of play. Tries to dink it in. Can he finish? And in it goes!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Looks to slip it through. El Shaarawy could try cutting inside here. Hits one! Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. You know, what a big opportunity missed then.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempt at goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
Great ball, and now the shot. He has done it. They have hauled themselves right back into it. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Plays a clever pass. And it's half-time here. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And that's the second half started. Now the pass. Oh, good stop, it had to be. And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Up to meet it! He can get that clear. Just off target. Hurtles into the tackle. Gets good distance on it. It's a goal kick. Plays it out to the wing. Lovely feet. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Roma have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
chance to win it back. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Shoots! Danger averted for now. Passes it through. Oh, real chance! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Referee's given a throw. Juventus look as though they're about to make a change. Al-Sharawi tries a through ball, and the flag has stayed down. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Away from immediate danger. Floats one over. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition.
Goal! Juventus! And they get themselves in front! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Juventus get themselves into the lead.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refused to allow a turn.
Now the pass. Ball swung in, tries the volley! That is wayward.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Clears it out of harm's way. Tries the route one option. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks like a good ball through. It's got through and he's there to hoof it away. Looks to slip it through. Juventus need to hold on for a few more moments. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mats Hummels gets it back. Out to the left it goes. Pumps it forwards. Tries a through ball. Flags up. Looks like a good ball through. Chance to shoot. And there goes the final whistle. Juventus have held on. A knife-edge game, a single-goal margin, but they have won it. Well, how will we look back on that?
Juventus made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Bayern Munich against Juventus. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. We're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Harry Kane merits a mention. What doesn't he do well? Leads the line, drops deeper into space, he runs well with the ball at his feet, and he's rarely wild when attempting an effort at goal. He's been a great find.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Referee's got a decision to make here. Oh, there's his decision. He's off. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Bayern Munich are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, it just seemed a crazy or a bit of a stupid thing to do, Peter. I think maybe his adrenaline just got the better of him.
That's gone a long way up and away. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Looks like a good ball through. Well played, he saw that coming. Plays it out to the wing. Chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Looks to slip it through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Juventus take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying? It's there! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
Juventus have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempt at...
Sensational from Kane!
Bayern Munich are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Can he finish? They've done it! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Juventus take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Gnabry. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Out to the left it goes. Gnabry looking to get on the end of this. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. The defence can get it clear. Big chance here! Gets good distance on it. And it's Kane. Kane with the ball through. Gnabry. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Boots it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Juventus have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. That gets things going for the second half. Forward it goes. Spoon forward, cuts it out. Tries a through ball. Passes it through. Plays a clever pass. And out to safety. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Trying to get there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Can he find a finish now? They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Juventus blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Has gone out. Out again for a throw-in. Promising cross. No, that's not going to find its target. Aimed long and direct. Now the pass. Managed to get it away. Pumps it upfield. Kane. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shooting chance. Yes, it's in. and far away! No catching them now!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Juventus tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Bayern Munich get it back again. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's in! And it's been taken short. And the cutback, I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's not going to make it. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Towards the front and shoots!
It was an awkward save in the end. That was tough for the keeper.
And it's Kane. Whistle's gone, that's foul. A long pass towards the front. Done very well to intervene.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refused to allow a turn.
Aim forward, looks to slip it through. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Away from immediate danger. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Oh, just when we were about to appreciate a lovely one-touch pass, the flag ruined the moment.
Goretzka, Kane plays it out to the flank, thrust towards the front line, looks to thread it through. Goretzka, Kane floats one over. Now here's the through ball. Header! Pulled out the best in the keeper. There will be 4 extra minutes. Lofted into the middle. Oh, flags up. Face to face with the keeper. He's put his foot right through that one. And that is that. Juventus were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, you often need resolve and resilience when under more pressure away from home, but I thought their efforts deserved that.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Juventus against Bayern Munich. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So off we go then. Passes it through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Defence has got rid of that. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Battles to win it back. Now the pass. Out wide to the right. Lofted into the middle. Corner. Massive leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Knocks it towards the front. Tries a through ball. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Goal! Juventus! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Cuts it out, pushes it out wide.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Kane. That's the throw. poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Promising cross. Boots it to safety. No, not quite.
Probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally happy for players to have a go from there.
Gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. Hoisted towards the area. Goes long and forward. Tries to stroke it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Now it's Kane. Looks to slip it through, passes it through. Chance! It's there to get rid. Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Plays it out to the flank. Plays it into the box. He's dealt with that well.
Well, he has a bit of a reputation from that sort of range, Peter, and he can't half-smack one.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries to dink it in. Oh, flags up.
That was very, very tight. The assistant was correct to raise the flag. He just drifted offside.
Brings it forward, pumps it forwards. Sort of play, and it is a goal kick. Neuer gets it upfield. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Great leap! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Juventus take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Out to the flank. Gets up to head it! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Kane. Played out to the right. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Juventus will be asked to reproduce something similar to that first-half performance after the restart. They've asserted an authority, and they really shouldn't complicate things from here.
Juventus ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group. Out wide to the right. Can he finish? It's come loose. Thrust towards the front line. Looks to slip it through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kane tries a through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. No question, that's a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Now the pass. It's anyone's ball. You can get that clear. Tries the route one option. Up to meet it! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Boots it upfield.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Pushes it out wide. And back out it comes. Oh, good stop, it had to be. And he's there to hoof it away. Aim forward. Firmly met. Gets it back. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Whose ball? Who's going to get there? It's a long forward pass. Plays it out to the wing. Can he find a finish now? And the finish! Goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Goretzka. And that's a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And he's made certain that won't get through. Plays it long. Crosses it. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Goretzka. Neuer gets it upfield. Not long left in this now. Juventus are closing in on qualification for the knockout stage. Kane passes it through, played into the middle, carries far too far and out of play. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gnabry. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Tries a long pass towards the front. Aim forward, played out to the wing. Good clearance and very necessary. And that's that. Juventus have made it through to the knockout stage. They can anticipate the draw and the challenge that lies ahead. The end of the game. Reflections?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run. It's all looking pretty good for them.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Manchester United against Juventus. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Goes for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Casemiro. Out to the left it goes. Battles to win it back. Spoon forward. Danger averted for now. Ball's loose, who's getting there? I think that's offside, yes it is.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Knocks it towards the front. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top, just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity, he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Charges in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries a through ball. Still goalless. Now the pass. Away from immediate danger. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Clears it out of harm's way. It's got through. Chance. Same again, same outcome.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Passes it through.
His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks like a good ball through. Casemiro looking to get on the end of this. Looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
And the keeper's in command. Aim forward. Guilty of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. He's in, surely! Manchester United get themselves out of a self-dug hole.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say, well done, son.
Casemiro. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, good interception. It's a loose ball. We hit half-time. No Goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Start of the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Now the pass. Nicely measured pass. He's gone for it! Casemiro. He's come loose. Gets into some space. Here comes another cross. Goal! Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Yeah, and he had to adjust his body position to swing at that. It was instinctive and top drawer.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Well played, he saw that coming. None-shell pass, that's the message there. Rugani tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. It's a great ball. It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Juventus take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way, and that losing feeling the other. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Gets it back, pumps it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Pumps it forwards. Into the tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Battles to win it back. Who's going to make this theirs? Passes it through. Goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Ball, who's going to get there? Boots it to safety. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
He's through and all alone! And he's on his way! Sticks it away! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
He's pulled him up for that challenge. He's made sure that that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. 5 minutes left on the clock. Juventus need to hold on for a few more moments. Out to the wing. Shapes the shoots. It's come loose. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Manchester United, their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And that's it. Juventus have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it turned out to be a game that was pretty much anticipated, very competitive, reasonably entertaining, and room to debate whether the outcome was fair. I would say yes.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Juventus against Roma. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I'm going to pick Mats Hummels. He's not simply a very dependable and diligent defender. He has real adventure about him as well, and I think when he gets an opportunity to step out from the back, he's encouraged to keep going, and he doesn't. He goes all the way.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. El Shaarawy goes on a charge down the left. Tries a through ball. El Shaarawy hit into the middle. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Now it's El Shaarawy. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Tries the route one option. Out to the left it goes. He goes long. Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Juventus had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Pushes it out wide. Knocks it towards the front. Now the pass. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Shapes the shoots. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he has a bit of a reputation from that sort of range, Peter, and he can't half-smack one.
Thrust towards the front line. Gets it back. Looks to slip it through. Away from immediate danger. Passes it through. Gets it, and now what? Clears it out of harm's way. Must score! Chance to shoot. Well read, he sorted that out. El Shaarawy pumps it upfield. Played out to the right. Pumps it into the area. Not this time.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Oh, he's broken through.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
El Shaarawy tries a long pass towards the front. Now surely, he's off on a marauding run. Goal! Juventus!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Juventus take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Keeper's got good distance on that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through. And he's there to hoof it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Cuts it out. Looks to slip it through. It's come loose. And the cutback, he will be livid with himself.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Who's going to make this theirs? Plays it out to the wing. El Shaarawy tries a through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Boots it to safety. Out to the left it goes. The shot's on! It's in! Roma are level. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And we hit half-time. So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. Roma get the second half going.
Juventus clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Tries to stroke it through. How about it? Dybala goes long and forward. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Roma keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Spreads it wide. Oh, that's neat. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
And he has been fouled there. Plays it out to the wing. Passes it through. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Plays it long. Now the pass. Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Looks to slip it through. Hits one! Goal! Juventus! And they get themselves in front! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Juventus get themselves into the lead. Plays it out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. Juventus have a sub ready to come on. Battles to win it back. Now the pass. Tries a through ball. Chance! And he's onside. Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Juventus go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, listen, their task is tough enough already without missing chances like that. The next one has to go in.
Looks like a good ball through. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, should have put that away. They've managed to get it away. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Knocks it away. It's a loose ball. Pass needed to be back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Forward it goes. Passes it through. Spoon forward. Out to the left it goes. El Shaarawy looking to get on the end of this. Cut out in the nick of time. Dybala. Great reaction.
Paulo Dybala can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Juventus grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Goes for goal! Oh, didn't catch it right. Should be the keepers. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Juventus, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, qualification may have been confirmed with a game to spare, but they were determined to end on a high, almost as if they're sending a message to say, we're not backing off on this, we want it.
After the winter break, the Champions League is back, Stand by for the drama of knockout football. So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. Who's going to make this theirs?
His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
Firmly met.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Looks like a good ball through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's on his way! Real chance! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Good clearance and very necessary. Juventus putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Great challenge. Tries a through ball and shoots! Goal! Juventus!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Juventus break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Gets it back. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's there to cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Away from immediate danger. Now the pass. And play for a throw. They've managed to get it away. And out to safety. Looks to slip it through. This could fall anywhere. And the through ball is intercepted. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries the route one option, tries to dink it in. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's anyone's ball. That's not the cross he had in mind. Aimed long and direct. Passes it through. Has a swing at it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Deftly done. Well positioned to make that interception. Boots it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Flags up. There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, you can debate, Peter, whether they deserve a slightly bigger lead because they've created the majority of the chances. But they are in front for a reason, and they'll be confident of cementing that from now.
Juventus leading 1-0 at the break. Juventus carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Now the pass. Is it in? It's gone a long way up and away. Hit into the middle. And back out it comes. Coaxed out to the wing. Whipped it again. He will be livid with himself.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Spreads it wide. Now here's the through ball. That intervention was very necessary. It's a long forward pass. Tries a through ball. Spoon forward. Real Sociedad keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Tries lifting it over. Defence has got rid of that. Juventus have a sub ready to come on. Chance! He's off on a marauding run. Battles to win it back. It's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Keeper's got good distance on that. it upfield. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Floats one over. Real Sociedad with a lucky escape. One inadvertent touch to the rescue.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
Looks like a good ball through. Looking to force his way through. Gets good distance on it. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now the pass.
Yeah, I just think his options were an irrelevance, so he had every right to do what he did.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. Looks to slip it through. Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. 4 extra minutes added on. It's come loose. Goes long and forward. The referee's awarded a free kick. Forwards, and time is up. Juventus take charge of the tie. A win on the road, a first leg lead to carry home with them.
Well, you know, it's not easy to hold on to a lead over a long period, but I thought they showed great shape and good discipline to see the whole thing through.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Juventus against Real Sociedad. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. And we're underway. Juventus bring a useful lead into their home game, having won the first leg on the road. And they will make it into the quarter-finals, even with a draw here. Tries the route one option. It's a loose ball. What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Spoon forward. Away from immediate danger. Juventus making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Real Sociedad get it back again. He's made sure that that won't get through. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Decent progress down the left. Now the pass. Chance! No, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets it, and now what? And the finish! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort! Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Juventus blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Passes it through. Thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. Pumps it upfield. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Looks to slip it through. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Tries a through ball. That intervention was very necessary. Gets it back. And he has been fouled there. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Now here's the through ball. Firmly met. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Ball is over the line. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Up for a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That's a throw. Looks like a good ball through. And shoots! Oh, a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So your views on the first half?
Juventus now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second half intentions. That's important.
Juventus ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. And he's onside! Hits it! Cuts it out. Can he find a finish now? More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Real Sociedad look as though they're about to make a change. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Looks like a good ball through. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Juventus totally rampant here. Looks to slip it through. Gets up to head it! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Who's going to make this theirs? Goes long and forward. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Good clearance and very necessary. That'll be a throw-in. It's come loose. Danger averted for now. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Coaxed out to the wing. Decent ball. Saved it. Managed to get it away. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Header! Tries a through ball. He's away! What a save! Terrific reactions! No, that's just wide.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
It's broken loose. Now the pass. It's a good-looking cross. It wasn't a great header in the end. Battles to win it back. It's a long forward pass. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Well won, that's good play. Tries a through ball. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looks to slip it through. And out to safety. Boots it upfield, passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And there goes the final whistle. Juventus are through, having won both legs, and without question, they are the deserving winners. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Juventus against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've got to go for a man who rarely makes a mistake, Thibaut Courtois. A great shot stopper, but then again, so are most other keepers. But what sets him apart, for me, is the way he commands his box. And that he does with supreme authority.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Juventus with another corner. The shot's on! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Pumps it upfield. Pumps it forwards. Looks like a good ball through. He's in space and looking for options. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it?
That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
And he's on his way! He's come loose. Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Battles to win it back. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That's gone a long way up and away. Spoon forward, lobs it in gently. Looks to slip it through. Gets his foot in there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries a through ball. Oh, good ball. He's away. Hits it. It's a goal. And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Juventus take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Played out to the right. Away from immediate danger. Now the pass, and he's onside. Oh, he's broken through. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Juventus got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Let's put a stop to that. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Pings it out wide. Can he find a finish now? Real Madrid saved by a real stroke of luck there. It just fell kindly.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, crossbar! Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Looks to thread it through. Fires from distance. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Plays it out to the wing. He's long and forward. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries a long pass towards the front. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Who's going to make this theirs? And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Juventus are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Juventus have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. Aim forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Forward it goes, with a delicate ball. Chip through, cuts it out. Out to the left it goes. A chance! Aimed long and direct. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Passes it through. Gets good distance on it. Gets it back. Looks to slip it through. Clears it out of harm's way. It's a long forward pass. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Tries a through ball. He's off on a marauding run. Keeper always had the measure of that.
The defence was made to look vulnerable there. They simply had no answer for that trickery.
Managed to get it away. Now the pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Tries a through ball. Pumps it into the area. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Out wide to the right. Chance! Thrust towards the front line. Looks to slip it through. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It's got paid to a promising move. No mistake! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a brilliant interception. Shot at goal! And that is a routine catch.
And Peter, the key was getting it under control so efficiently before he fired the shot away. That was great technical ability.
Now the pass. And out to safety. Passes it through. Danger averted for now. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Massive leap! He has done it! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Plays it out to the flank. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ball swung in. Decent chance. That is a fine delivery. About it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Dinks one in. Looks like a good ball through. Not out the best in the keeper. Has a pop! Steered it beyond the post. Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Knocks it towards the front. Looks to slip it through. Battles to win it back. Out for a throw. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Plays it out to the wing. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that is that. Juventus hold their first leg lead. They have maximised home advantage, and at the midway point of the tie, they are really well placed. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Real Madrid against Juventus. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Juventus arrive here having won their home leg. And they're in a position where a semi-final place is all but theirs. It will take some comeback to deny them. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's gone a long way up and away. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. You can get that clear. Alaba gets into the right position to intercept. Tries a through ball. Hit into the middle. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, one moment there was a little bit of space, Peter, they could have worked with, but the next it was shut down, and it was shut down extremely well. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Now the pass. It's a decent ball. Shoots! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Real Madrid give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's a loose ball. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. It towards the front, passes it through. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. It's come loose. Looks like a good ball through. Gets into some space. Boots it to safety, goes long and forward. Now here's the through ball, and the counter is on. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Alaba. Tries a long pass towards the front. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort.
Looks to slip it through. And out to safety. Juventus have a free kick. Tries a through ball. And that should be the keeper's. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Shapes the shoot! Danger averted for now. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Who's going to make this theirs? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Passes it through. Oh, real chance! Whose ball? Who's going to get that? It's a long forward pass. Right through the middle. Chance. He's had a go! Oh, it's gone in! Juventus are level. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
All the way back, and they start again. And the first half is done.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Here's the whistle then to start the second half. Gets it back. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now here's the through ball. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. In he goes again! The defence can get it clear. Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Has a swing at it! Good clearance and very necessary. Thrust towards the front line. Pushes it out wide. Now here's the through ball. Real Madrid saved by a gutsy tackle. He had to get it right. Courtois gets it upfield. Referee's given a throw.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Pumps it forwards. Big chance, corner. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Corner. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Goal! Juventus! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Played out to the right. Now the cross. He's there to get rid. Cuts it out. A real chance to break. Passes it through. Can he find a finish now? Loose ball, who's going to get there? And he's there to hoof it away. It into the middle, hits one! What about it? And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Lifting it over. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. It's come loose. Gets up to head it! Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. You can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Up to meet it. Yes, it's in. Just one goal in it now. Game on. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Real Madrid playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Face to face with the keeper, and he's on his way!
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. He's made sure that that won't get through. Early ball. Away from immediate danger.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Get a throw in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. There will be 4 extra minutes. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Juventus get it back again. So that's it. It is all over. Juventus through to the last four. Just two more steps now. They have got a crack at it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, I wondered as to whether they'd be able to pull off an away triumph, but I won't be doing that again in a hurry, and I was really taken by their positivity and belief, so it's a big well done from me.
So we're down to the last four in Europe's Premier Club competition. We are breathing rarefied air. This is almost as big as it gets. So we're down to the last four. Those about to battle for the privilege to go on to the final. And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. So off we go then. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's made sure that that won't get through. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Has a hit! He's got away with one there. They've managed to get it away. Plays it long. Done very well to intervene. Now here's the through ball. He's gone for it! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Inter Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Çalhanoğlu. Big chance here. In it goes.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Inter Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Goes long and forward. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, this is a fascinating tie. Tight, exciting, energetic. Çalhanoğlu. Thrust towards the front line. Stefan de Vrij cuts it out. Çalhanoğlu. Who's going to make this theirs? Played out to the wing. It's a loose ball. Up he gets! Goal! Juventus! And they get themselves in front! Juventus take the lead. Deftly done. Oh, good interception. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries a through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Surely he scores! Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's gone a long way up and away. Çalhanoğlu goes short. He will be livid with himself. Looks like a good ball through. Crossed in. Had too much on it. Forward it goes. Looks to slip it through. Çalhanoğlu. Is the route one option. And the referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
It's a long forward pass. Now the pass. Gets into some space. Danger averted for now. This is promising. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, just when we were about to appreciate a lovely one-touch pass, the flag ruined the moment.
Out to the left it goes. Passes it through. Looks to slip it through. And he's there to cut it out. Plays it out to the wing. Has it out wide now. And there's the end of the first half.
That's entertainment. Asking for any more would be a little greedy, Peter. And yes, mistakes have played their part, so reducing errors can go a long way towards swaying the balance one way or the other.
Juventus head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. That's a foul, free kick's been given. Tries a through ball, ball swung in. It's good distance on it. Just couldn't quite turn it in.
I just thought that the cross and the movement on the end of it looked like it was straight off the training ground. Now they'll have to work on the finish. Needs to improve.
Away from immediate danger. Çalhanoğlu. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Juventus take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Chipped through. It's a brilliant interception. Clears it out of harm's way. Cut out in the nick of time.
Inter have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Pumps it forwards. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Charges in. Inter Milan have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Gets it back, boots it upfield. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Aimed forward. Looks to slip it through. And he's onside. He's away. And more, and more, and more. So there's the hat-trick. Feel the ecstasy.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Juventus grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Battles to win it back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Pumps it upfield. Now the pass. And out to safety. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Knocks it towards the front. Dashing forward at pace, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Keeps everyone guessing. Inter Milan get it back again. No, he's missed it.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it high, gets it back, tries a long pass towards the front. It's come loose. It's a goal kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Gets it back. Passes it through. Great challenge. Lobs it in gently. Defence has got rid of that. Chalhanoglu. Four added minutes on the board. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Out to the left it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. And back out it comes. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Juventus have the tie at their mercy. Avoid defeat at home now, and a place in the next round is theirs. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Juventus made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
The second leg of this penultimate stage of the UEFA Champions League. They are on the cusp for the winners, the final. Well, the old saying goes that football is a game of two halves, and this semi-final is no exception. We are, in effect, at half-time. So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. There's the whistle, and here we go. Juventus are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. They appear to have one foot in the final. If you consider the margin of victory, it would take something fairly crazy to blow it from here. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Çalhanoğlu plays it out to the wing. Nicely measured pass. There's no flag. Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Juventus give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Great challenge. And the defence can get it clear. Chance! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Juventus are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Tried to play it through.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Juventus with a quick-fire double to put them in a very comfortable position at 2-0. Is it in? Good clearance and very necessary. It's a loose ball. Defenders on the back foot. Thrust towards the front line. Knocks one in. Going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Stefan de Vrij. Out to the left it goes. Forward it goes. And out to safety. Now the pass. Pumps it upfield. Astute defending to ensure they got no further. Passes it through, tries a through ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
Where to from here? Boots it to safety. Looks like a good ball through. Drilled in low. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Boots it upfield. Looks to slip it through. And the finish! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
He's caught him there, it's a free kick. Battles to win it back. Played out to the wing. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Out wide to the right, tries a through ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up for the header, shoots! It's bounced out! I think that's offside, yes it is. Semi-final reaches halfway.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. And just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Juventus are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're underway again. Ball is over the line. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Can he score? He scores! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Juventus totally rampant here. Looks like a good ball through. Stefan de Vrij gets into the right position to intercept. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Aim forward. Gets it back. Now the pass. Can he finish? Tries the Route 1 option. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Calhanoglu pumps it forwards.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Crunching tackle. Calhanoglu knocks it towards the front. Passes it through. Oh, good interception. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Now the pass. Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, as long as one voice is making the call to step up, they got it right.
Defending was strong and firm. It's a long forward pass. Tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Calhanoglu. Who's going to make this theirs? Aimed long and direct. Lobs it in gently. He's through the middle. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Stefan de Vrij. Played out to the right. Dashing forward at pace. It's a fabulous position. Is it in? They've done it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Inter Milan look as though they're about to make a change.
Yeah, it's about time, I think, we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Juventus tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks like a good ball through. It's a goal kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Tries a long pass towards the front. Gets it, and now what? Inter Milan with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Inter Milan could have here their final chance. Can he put it away? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes long and forward. A real chance to break. Well played, he saw that coming. Away from immediate danger. And that's a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And time is up. Juventus are through to the final. See what it means to them as well. The will is there, the belief is there. Next up, the big day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, semi-finals have a habit of being tense and cautious because you're so close to the showpiece occasion, and yet they played with really good composure, and that makes a great difference.